So, hi everybody and welcome back to the Unreal Engine 5 tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 12 and in this video we will coding our widget which we started to create. What I mean with that is I place that here. We have here our widget. Here I have added something new. I showed this too fast what this is. I want to just change here a little bit more, but we will not go on with this. We will not go on with this designing here because we must go on and we design later anyway, and we can come back. Of course, you can design like you want and go real wild here and make a beautiful scene, or use a like I said, you can just use a widget. What is this? An image in your widget too, and with a nice resolution, and that looks also absolute fantastic. Okay, let's continue. How I made this one. This is just, I selected this rock here as it, and then I just duplicated it. You can duplicate here, but this takes too long. So what I did is there's a shortcut, press the Alt key and drag this arrow key, and this one is automatically duplicated. And the same, then I have just duplicated this one here, place it. Let's say I will delete this one and place it like you want. And the same goes for the light. I select the light, I press Alt and the arrow key, drag it, it's duplicated. Now I can light this one up. And one more thing, the light, if you want to change here the radius, you go to details and in general, or you can select all, but this here, this selections of sections is also very nice. This is also new in Unreal Engine 5, that was not in Unreal Engine 4. And we can stay in all, or we go here in general. In general, you go down to attenuation radius, right? And here you change it like you want. And then there is also the light color, so you can select here a color. I selected their red. Let's select this one here. So, and if you play, then we have something, and you can create here behind the scene space like you want, what you like. Must be not this one. You can create also buildings, cities, and so on. This is just only a fast example. Next one, I want to mention something too, and this one is here when you use the place asset, that I have forgotten to mention. For example, when you want to go here and take here, let's say a shape, and it is spawned here anywhere, or you go to Quixel or your drawer and want to put an asset from here in the scene, all time go to world set, all time go to details on top and click this reset. I think I forgot to say that here while I created all that. And why we do this, you must not do this. That is just for convenience, because when you do this, all will located 0, 0, 0, so you can see, and from this point on you can then get them fast. And don't forget, press F to focus. So if you want to do this. So let's delete this one. This was that. And now I can't see that. This one, yeah, let's stay this one. Well, let's move it a little bit at least. Here and here. Oh, here also. And yeah, something. So okay, now I have made a few things. And let's continue. So what we want to do in this video is create our widget coding section. Till now, let's open our widget. How we do this very fast, the fastest way, I don't know. Let's go to our content drawer. Let's click our folder view, and in UI here we have saved our widget blueprint, and it is main menu. We double click on it and it opens up. And here, this is the viewport, not the viewport, this is the designer tab. And on the right side, you can see this here on the right side top, designer. And here you can design, put all in. And now we switch to graph. And in the graph, you can see already 3 nodes. They look like unselected. They are not unselected actually. When you drag here something out, let's say this one, you see they are getting active. They are only not active. That's why they look like this one. And event pre-construct, we don't need. Event construct, we don't need. Event tick, we don't need to. So, and let's compile and save. So the question is what we want. First of all, when you have a widget like this, think a little bit ahead and say what you want to achieve. And the point is here, when the game starts, like here, I want that the player can press the button here, click on it, and the game, the next level, the next map should open and start. The game should start, right? That's our goal. So how we achieve that? And to achieve that with buttons is very nice and easy, because we can go to the details panel, and there are on bottom anywhere, yes, there are something like events. And this events means if anyone clicks on these buttons, this will be triggered. Triggered means here this will be automatically activated. And let's use one of this one, press and click, read them in the documentation what they mean. I make just one click for this demonstration. And when you click on this one, there is a node now which is connected to this button here. That's nice, because we want, when we click, that something happens. Here is the connected node, and now I have code the functionality in nodes. And how we do that? First of all, compile, save that. So before we go on, what we do, we have say what we want. So what I want, when you press this one, the button here, I want that a new level opens, for example. Oops, it's not. That a new level opens. But of course you can do many other things as well. But in our case, we want open a new level. And how we do this? Very easy. We pull out and write. There is a special node called open level by name or by reference, but we use by name because this is easier. Why? Because now we have just to find only the level name, write it here, and that's it. Here we have some other options that we don't need right now. And this one, you can promote this also to a variable for another way to coding, but let's write it directly in this case to make it simple. So here we compile, save, but we have here no level. What does this mean? And this means we have to create a level or we have to use a level. And we already have, let me go here, levels, click on content. This is, and we have already this third person, where is that? Third person map level. Let's select this one, for example, go to our widget and, oops, this works not this way. I thought there is again this back arrow and I can assign it. We can make it the other way then. And the other way is just press F2. This is called rename, but we don't rename it. We just press then Control C for copying. That's what it's there. And then we click here and it stays the same name. Then we go back to our widget. We click here and Control V means just paste it in. Of course, you can just write the name here as well. Read it and write it here down. But it's important that you write it exactly like the level name. That's very important. Then we go on, compile, save, and this one should already open our level. Let's see. We have our level. I press start, and indeed it opens our level, but I can't move here around. I have a problem. My mouse, which I set before, is not working now. And if you are wondering what a strange music and a strange static mesh there is, that was just testing a little bit around. We get rid of that. So let's continue. First of all, this works perfect. let's write the quit version as well, and then we change the level a little bit which we opened. So the quit version, it's almost the same, but there we need just another node. So what we do is we go to the level designer tab here on top. We select our button. The button has again on bottom events, and this events means activate a code. And when we click on it again, zack, it is connected to this button. And in this case, I want that this button quit the game. And there is a console command. I think perhaps there are other ways too, but this is perhaps one of the fastest console command. It's called here execute console command, and we use just. And we have to write in the console command. This console commands you can find in the documentation, by the way, if you are not sure what you can write there. But in this case, it's just quit. That will work. Compile, save, go to our start page, press enter, and I press quit. And indeed, it's quit. Perfect. Next is one more thing, perhaps before we go to the new map and change there something. This one I forgot this also to mention. We can go to edit, to project settings, and we already set in, we go to maps and mobs, and we set the default map in editor, for example, our main menu, and in this one is even the more important one for the player. And here, game default map, very important. And here also main menu. But here on top, we have to set the default mode. I'm not sure if this is very important, but we set it here to main menu. Game mode, GM, main menu. Select that too. Because later you should read the documentation, what they say here, and then we will see. But this is just the default one. Perfect, that's it. Okay, here's no save button. We just click here, close, and it saves automatically. That's done. And here we save. Okay, I think we have set up some little things. I make here a break, and in the next video I want fix the third person map, and perhaps we are not going even use that one, because I want to create a new map and show you how to create new maps. And there we have to design also a little bit again. But see you in the next video, and there we do this. Bye.